We're now learning more about the state comptroller's office investigation into millions of dollars of wasteful spending and poor oversight at Newport Utilities. A newly released report reveals a broadband project was overfunded for years. 600 Side reporter Wes Cooper has more on the story.
Alan Carter has been a Newport Utilities customer since about 2014.
Not a lot of trust. After my last few months of dealing with them and not having a whole lot of help, I'm not too much surprised.
Earlier this year, Carter says his utility bill drastically increased.
Our electric bills, which usually average around $300 a month, were shot up to, I think the first month was $700. And then the next month, we shot up to a little over $800. And then even after we had shut off everything and was trying to watch our electricity, we were still standing at around $700.
Carter believes the alleged reckless spending by Newport Utilities caused his family's bills to be much higher than normal.
We hadn't even been in this house for half a month and still raked up $500 in electricity. It sounds like maybe they were charging some of us a little bit extra, especially if we had high usage or something.
The utilities have a finite amount of money, and when they use that money for things that aren't necessarily needed, it will eventually have an impact on ratepayers.
The comptroller's office investigation takes us back to 2016 when Newport Utilities began installing a new broadband system. The company accepted a $3.3 million loan from TVA, but exceeded that amount by $4.7 million.
Not really clear what the reasoning was. What's clear is that Newport Utilities spent significantly more money out of their electric division to build out its broadband infrastructure than they were allowed to do. And now Newport Utilities will have to repay its electric division over time to make it whole.
Investigators also claim former management at Newport Utilities did not document competitive bids, paid more than $900,000 in avoidable settlements, and funded thousands of questionable paid time off hours.
The former general manager authorized over $3,600 in expenses to paint and landscape a privately owned business located next door to the Newport Utilities main office.
The former manager resigned in 2020 and new leadership is at the helm. Dunn says it's unlikely state prosecutors will file charges against anyone related to the so-called improper spending. Reporting in Newport, this is Wes Cooper for Good Morning Tennessee.